First of all, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Nick Karanja. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. We are among the lead teams in this particular petition that has been brought to Kajiado High Court for number one, to ensure that we get conservatory orders, to ensure that the county government does not continue to threaten the liberty and property of the individuals of Kajiado. The people you see behind me, which will be introduced by our lead counsel, are people of Kajiado, both elderly and the petitioners. Our able lawyer, Shadrach Wamboi, has led the team today in court. We've been requested to come back on Wednesday to see whether the court will give us an injunction, or what we call in legal parlance or language, conservatory orders. Secondly, let me say I want to thank, despite the lawyers, all the people that have come here for support, both physically and financially. Were it not for you, we would not have been here, both morally and also financially. So with that, listen, let us give a warm clap of welcome to our lead counsel, Shadrach Wamboi.
Thank you. Now, Wamboi, Shadrach Wamboi. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I am equally serving as the chairperson of Sheria Mtaani na Shadrach Wamboi, which is an NGO comprised of these lawyers and many other lawyers that are not here. And our task today was simple. Following the filing of a constitutional petition before the Kajiado Law Courts on the 9th day of September 2024, where we sought to challenge the constitutionality of the Finance Act 2023 Kajiado, we were invited here today before the Honorable Judge, my Lady Justice Stella Mutuku, to persuade her on whether there is need at this point in time for the court to stop the county government from arresting landowners, small-scale landowners, or prosecuting small-scale landowners for their failure to pay land rates that have been prescribed under the Finance Act 2023. So we are grateful to the court thus far that the court today, after hearing our submissions, both from the petitioners' counsels or advocates that were present and those of the respondents, the court has made an order. The court has directed that at least now until Wednesday next week, when we shall be appearing again to take the ruling from the court, the county government of Kajiado will not arrest anyone for their failure to pay the land rates that have been challenged before the court. So we are grateful to the court because we are living under the current constitutional dispensation where we are seeing a threat, an increasing threat to the constitution, either from the police officers, either from government officers who fail to respect the rule of law. So today, it is a win for the constitution. It is a win for the people of Kajiado County. It is a win for the people of Kajiado North constituency that they have stood against the injustice that is being perpetuated or propagated by officers of the Kajiado County government. We will not accept, at least not on our feet, that this county will fly upon the very fundamental rights and principles that have been given to us as a people. We are not here to ask this court to give us our right to liberty. We are not here to ask this court to give us our right to ownership of our properties. No. We are here to tell the court and to tell everybody else that the constitution is there. It observes that these rights are ours. They are inherently ours because we are a human being. We are humans, and we do not want to be taken for a ride. If we have a freehold property and the county government or the county assembly has not followed the proper steps to introduce these land rates, then we are in order to challenge them before this court. So we shall be returning here next week on Wednesday to receive that ruling. And hopefully, after we have received this ruling, then we shall be pleading with the court that this matter is of a grave importance, not only to the county of Kajiado, but to the Republic of Kenya.
Exactly.
We will be pleading with the court to empanel a 3-judge bench or more of an uneven number to hear and determine the issues that we have raised in the petition. whatever will be decided in this court, in Kajiado law courts, will affect people in Mandera County, will affect people in Garissa, will affect people in Moyale, will affect people in Mombasa. So it is important that this case is given the prominence that it deserves. Remember, we are also living in a county where the county government, even after unashamedly demanding for these taxes or rates, does not even give value to the people who they seek or demand these monies from. These people here do not have very good roads where they come from. They have to fundraise to make their own roads. These people here do not even have a sewerage system that is working within the county. They have to build their own biodigesters and everything else. These individuals have to rely on water boozers. They have to buy water. Yet the county government of Kajiado is here taxing people and threatening people with arrests and prosecution. So this should at least be a wake-up call to other members of Kajiado County that we should not sleep, we should not be there to keep silent when injustices are being committed. So that is all from me. I want to thank these members of the public for standing strongly and firmly for what is good, for what is just, and what is the rule of our law. Thank you. Oh yes, yes. So perhaps here is also one of the lawyers that who was with us in court. We have Nick Karanja. We have Peter Waigwa, who is also an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. We have Magdalene Waithera Wanjiko, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and I have my senior Lisa Wanjohi, who is also an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I equally want to recognize that we were doing this in a hybrid system. We are having both the physical and the virtual system. So we also have other advocates of the High Court of Kenya who are logged in support of the petition or the cause that has brought us here. We have my senior advocate Kibe Mungai. We have Mr. Danstan Omari, who sent his apologies because he woke up and his sugar levels were a little bit high, so he was unable to attend. So for that, I think we want to thank, I mean, we cannot thank everybody enough. We just want to say a big thank you. Yes, and perhaps at this point in time, I'm reminded that, of course, to give, a human face to the cause that we have taken up, we also joined with a representative from the residents who can also say a word or two, perhaps just to contextualize everything that we've been discussing here. Thank you.
My name is Esther Onsando, and I really, on behalf of these people that are standing here, want to thank the 11 lawyers who actually today decided to give us pro bono services. We do not take this for granted. What we want to say is that we are really proud of you. The steps that you have taken today, first, is a service to God, because you have done this on the behalf of the people of Kajiado. Secondly, I just want to retaliate what Shadrach has said here today. If we had services on the ground, if we had reliable roads, if we had a proper sewerage system, if we had water, then perhaps we would have not minded paying these rates. Yes. But as it stands, I think when it comes to performance, Kajiado, if we are 47 counties, we are probably at 46.5 at worst performing county. Yes. We have cried out to our leaders. We have visited them. All we are given is empty promises. And today we want to tell our leaders that come 2027, we are there. Yeah? We have not, or earlier. Let us not pretend that we are happy. We are not. We are a very dissatisfied county. So once again, on behalf of all these people here, a lot of people would have loved to be here, but because of work commitments, being a working day, they couldn't make it. But being a member of the Upper Nkoroi Residency Association, and on behalf of all the other associations represented here, we just want to let our lawyers to know that we are with you. We will support you. We will come to court. Call us at midnight. We are here. And the county government, we are watching you. Thank you very much.
Okay, just a question. As residents, what do you expect from this court case?
We just want to win the case. We don't want to pay rates. Nothing else. Yeah. It's just our right being a citizen of Kenya, that we should not pay for those things. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. I think the lawyers can even. Sometimes I read what I like these rulings that were given by Ichungwa or somebody, and to me they contradict what is happening and what is happening in the county. We, us as laymen, honestly don't understand those things. So we are gonna win. We expect nothing less. We are not going to pay those rates, inshallah.
Your leaders, the MCs, are not here today. What is your feeling on that?
We didn't expect anything less, yeah, because it's a war, yeah, and we do not expect them. They are used to lying to us. Let's hope that this will be an wake-up call to them that we are watching them. Yeah, thank you.
As my colleagues have said, my members, my fellow petitioners have said, we have petitioners with us. We are focused on achieving our objectivity, and it is very simple. We are here on behalf of the residents. And we want to thank all residents who have actually supported this cause and who continue to support this cause. We ask residents to come on board so that we can support our able lawyers, because we know we are doing something that is noble and noble for our discourse as people of Kajiado. Most importantly, we also want to thank those people who have joined us virtually. Kindly support this cause, continue supporting it, because it's for our own good, for the good of our elders, our children, and the children's children to come. It's for our future. So kindly, we thank you very much, and we thank you the Fourth Estate for coming here to actually cover this. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana.
Kwa kujitolea amekuja kwa wingi. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you our elderly kwa kujitoa hata kuamka hiyo asubuhi yote. And I thank you all, because this battle we shall win it together, and it will be not just a win, it will be a Kajiado win favor. Thank you so much, also our lawyers, and hii vita tutaipigana mpaka dakika ya mwisho.